guys, welcome back. I know what I'm doing today. We're doing fenders, as you can see. Now I'm going to take you through a bit of a base coat stage on this as well. We start off on these fenders with a darker colour and do one, I usually do one sealed sort of coat for coverage, just cover it all up so you're not seeing the light blue. Get all the edges, all these breakthroughs, you really want to darken these off because the next colour that goes on, if we didn't put like a dark base down, we've just started doing this, you have to build up and build up and build up to get the coverage. So how I've been doing these recently is one good coat of this darker colour all over, and then do a real wet coat, one full wet coat, get full coverage on the second colour, and then just do one drop coat. So we're doing one full wet coat of the normal colour and a drop coat instead of doing like two full wet coats of the normal colour to get coverage, because we've got loads of this paint and the gaffer wants to use this one up as a base and it seems to work better going that way. So I'll take you through some stages of the base coat and then we can jump onto some clear coat with W400. So enjoy the video. I know you've seen these things a couple of times over, but I thought I'd get a video up for you today guys so you can see a bit of painting and I'll drop you through some base coat. So enjoy it, see you in a bit. So nice and simple, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and you're getting into that sort of coverage. You're not going really wet, you can see it just sort of like seal coat. All the edges are done. Let this one flash right down, and then that's good for the base for the next colour, and then we can just, you see, with a real wet coat, colour it right up in the first coat, and then a nice controlled drop coat over the top, and they'll be done. So I'll stick you in time lapse, we'll get these three done, then I'll move you on to the next colour. See you in a bit. Coat. I'm using the DeVilbiss GTI Pro. We've got the TE10 cap for the base coat. That's what I use for this first colour. Air pressure. about 20, 22, 23 psi. Fan, full fan, fluid, 2.5 turns out, and we're going to go for full coverage on this. We're going to completely do one pass, get it up to full colour, and then do a controlled drop coat over the top just to finish it off. So I'll see you in a minute. Guys, that's the coat on them. So it's one coat, full wet coat, full coverage, and now we'll just do a back top drop coat. PSI is about 22, and we'll just back the fan off a bit and just do a nice control over the top of this. So I'll see you in a bit. fenders, just do that nice controlled coat afterwards, sort of keep it all one way going along. These will dry down. I always tend to, when I do like a drop coat and look at it, you can just see the metallic, it looks like it's sitting down more sort of satin. When you put the full wet coat down, it sort of sinks down and it just looks really, really wet until it dries, and it dries back, goes down really flat. And then this coat just makes that metallic just sort of sit right. So we'll let these flash off, let them cure right down, then I'll come in, blow gun from them ones there with a tack rag and start working my way back towards the filter. And then same again, I'll go in with a stack gun, work this way, come back, and always keep blowing down to the filter this way, and just try and keep it as clean as possible. So I'll get set up, give this DeVille Biss a wash through. Great gun for base coat, it really is. You'll find it atomises really well, the DeVille Biss. You can drop the pressure right down, it just atomises with the T110. Really nice for base coat. Cracking gun, cracking cab. We'll get that cleaned out, and then we'll set the W400 up for the clear coat. I'm using slow thinners. I'll sort of mix, doing like 50-50, slow and medium mix, because it's quite warm. Just helps these flow out a little bit better. So I'll see you on the first stage of clear coat. Got these all ready, guys. They're all tack ragged off, glued down. I've just gone in, had a good look over them. You get the odd bit of dirt that lands in it. Just nib out with the 1500, knock a bit of the dirt out, any lumps, and then just dust over with a bit of glue. So they're all good to go. We've got the gun, W400, our water, got that set up with a clear coat. 2 1/4 turns out first coat. I may open up a little bit more to 2 1/2. I think it will be 2 1/2 on the first on these, because I've been doing a 2 1/4 yesterday with these. I'm just going to give it a little bit more build, because there was a few little bits of dirt nibs, so you've got to try and bury the dirt nibs that land in the first coat. You've got to try and really bury it on the second, because you've got slow reducer in. You don't want to run it, so you've got to be really careful. So I'll just play around with the settings as I go along. But enjoy the clear coat, and I'll give you a little chat at the end. See you in a bit. it's weird because you get different results. Yesterday felt warmer and the coat went down wetter, easier, with less fluid, same sort of speed. Today the boot's 24 degrees, same mix on the clear coat. Don't know what it is. I'll have to open the gun up a little bit more to wet it up. Just seems like it was like drying really quick, but this stuff's like glue. It really is. It's really thick, but they're flowing out. So it drops a nice coat down. There's loads of bits of dirt in it. You get this here, even in your first coat you get it covered in bits, so it's so disheartening. You try your best to get a real nice finish and you've got all the crap from outside being sucked in the booth. So as I say, I can't get any better than I'm getting, guys. I really can't. Try every method. I've tried every method in here, but it's gone down okay. So the next coat, I've opened the gun up a little bit more, running 2 bar pressure, and we'll just hit these again and give them another coat. So I'll see you when these are flashed off. And we're going for coat number 2. These are flashed off.
Told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away. Trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to grey.
Go guys, we are all done. So that's the 2 coats. This was the first one that I did, this one here, and that's flowing out really nice. A few little dirt nibs, but a nice finish on them. These will just keep flowing out for a bit. Give these about 10 to 15 minutes before we stick it on bake. They're flowing out nice now. It's always a bugbear because when some of the other painters paint these, they always run it here. That's a common place to run it, is here, round here, on here, and then on the back edges, round here. Too much build up here on that slope coming down. You get runs come up, and on these sides. You've got to be really careful. But yeah, that's where we are. I hope you enjoyed this video on the bit of base coat stages and the clear coat. We used the GTI Pro for the base coat on the 1.4 TE10 cap for the base coat. Great gun, great cap, good workhorse. And then we finished off with the clear coat with the Iwata W400 Valeria in a 1.3. We've used PPG clear coat to finish them off. So thanks for watching guys. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, click that subscribe, press that notification. It does help the channel grow, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.